a brick at a black woman's face because she rejected his advances. And the response by the black men who were there was to not do anything. And it's not about whether or not they should have intervened. It's about after that, right? The fact that no one had the empathy or compassion to step in and help her. But to make matters worse.
Okay, we're going to pause it right here. First of all, a man didn't throw a brick at anybody's face. She lied about that. She straight up fabricated the whole story. And a lot of y'all black women keep getting into y'all feelings. Some of y'all black men too. And y'all donated all this money to her when the whole thing was not even true.
The collective online response from black men was to try and dig up evidence that she deserved to have a brick.
Nobody tried to dig up evidence to try to justify it. People was investigating to try to figure out what was her past. She has done this before in 2020. So nobody tried to dig up any type of evidence saying, yeah, hit her again. Yeah, shoot her next time. No. People was trying to investigate, including women, to try to figure out what type of dirty past did she have. Continue.
Thrown at her face. Here's what I'll say. A lot of black men wouldn't throw a brick at this woman, but they empower the men who do. Think about it this way. There's a few violent misogynists out there, but there's a lot.
Black men don't just empower other black men to harm people. I don't know what you're smoking, and I don't know what you just had right now. But a lot of us are not going to empower nobody to harm or hurt anybody, especially a female. I just lost my mother 2 weeks ago. You understand me? I wish I had a mother and the aunts and sisters. I lost 3 sisters, 1 mother, and actually 2 aunts. So you're talking crazy out of your face and out of your mouth because you're into your feelings. Continue.
Of benevolent misogynists who empower the violent ones. The violent misogynists, they have space to exist freely and to do whatever they want to do because the benevolent misogynists justify their actions. The benevolent misogynists watch the woman on the ground crying for help and do.
Second of all, the woman wasn't even on the ground crying. The woman had a video camera phone in her hand, videotaping her supposed to be brick hitting face, which really was injected by something. But we're going to just keep that for you to do your own investigation. And let me tell you something. Let's be real with this. Let's stop the bull crap and stop this fantasy world living. If anybody takes a brick and hits you across the face with it, number 1, you're going to have a scratch. Number 2, you're going to have an open skin wound because that's going to open your wound. And number 3 or number 2, you're going to fall probably in a coma or dead. So let's just stop this. Everybody's living in this fantasy world. You get hit with a brick, something's going to badly happen to you, not just a lump. A brick is very hard. Continue.
Nothing. What is sickening about this is that the only time black men will fight for black women is if a white person.
We're going to stop it right there blaming white folks. We're going to stop it right there blaming white folks. Let me put you onto something. Go on YouTube. I've seen a lot of black men step in for black women when there was another black man trying to harm them. So what are you talking about? Why are y'all blaming all these black men and now you're going to slide it in with a white person? That's what we always do. Stop that, because I've seen black men step in when another black man was going to harm a black female. But I guess you're living in your own little fantasy world. Continue.
the perpetrator of violence. For them to step in and stop a black man from doing harm to a black woman, or help a black woman after she's been hurt by a black man, would be to admit that black men have the power to oppress black women.
The video ended right there. Check this out, man. I don't know how a lot of y'all black women could go around talking and just dogging out black men on the internet. But I need to ask y'all a question if y'all come across this video. How did you, or right now, feel about the black men in your family? Was your father good to you? What about your brother? Was he good to you? What about your grandfather? What about your uncles? Have you ever thought about that? You're talking about people that probably did good for you. Hashtag just us. Take the green pill and go, fellas. And always remember, get your passport. It's the only way out of this. Until the next video, this is Big Hawk. I'm out.